So I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I'm a huge fan of your content, so I'm super excited that we get to chat a little bit about your performance career and your content. And so jumping right into it, what made you want to become a performer? Was there a specific moment when you were younger or whatnot?
Yeah, let's see. I think I've been singing my whole life, like in choir and stuff. I'd say my upbringing in theater was maybe later than some. I was singing songs in like middle school. My first show that I ever did was summer after my freshman year of high school. Um, and I'd always like loved theater. In fact, Dear Evan Hansen was actually one of the shows that got me into theater, and it's cool to be able to, make my professional debut with that show.
Especially as
Uh,
Evan. Like,
yes, it's pretty surreal. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, what got me into theater? I'd say just the combination of I love to sing and I love art and music in general. So I'm like, hey, like I'll audition for this show. I ended up getting a part. Um, Continued to do that same summer community theater program. That's actually it's summer stock stage where I'm doing Dear Evan Hansen. They have like a high school program too
yeah.
that I did 4 shows with. I did my first high school show my junior year of high school, and now I think last summer, like a year ago, when I was in Hadestown, I'd say that was the turning point for me of like, wait, I really love this. I think I'm like actually good at this. I think I could see a career going somewhere with theater and music, and that's where I kind of shifted my perspective a little bit. Like, hey, maybe I can actually do this for like a career. So I'd say that show was the turning point for me.
Yeah, for sure, that's awesome. And that's crazy that you talk about David Hansen because that's actually the same show that got me into theater when it was on Broadway.
Yeah,
It was on Broadway, and I think it was Andrew Bud Feldman who was Evan at the time. So yeah,
dude. Yeah, he's amazing.
yeah. And so as a performer, who are some of your biggest inspirations?
It's a good question. I feel like I'm still developing my answer to that. Um, I I this is like I haven't seen I haven't seen him in many other shows, but I went and saw The Outsiders in January, and Sky Lakota Lynch playing
Oh my
Johnny.
gosh, he's incredible.
You see it?
I've
Yeah,
seen the tour, but I met Sky in New York at a Outsiders event.
awesome, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think he really inspired me because like there were just like the subtleties and the authenticity, or what like I guess they're kind of combined of his acting performance was like truly like every little thing he did was like informed by the character he created. And I want to see I get theater is different to film, and film you have a lot more room for like very minuscule actions, and like on a big stage like the people in the back audience can't really see those things. But I think I'd love to see more like just authentic. It sounds weird, like less theatrical theater
Yeah.
is what I
Yeah.
want to portray. Um, and Of course, there are characters who are inherently theatric, and that's like kind of their whole thing. Um, like I don't know, Harold Hill in Music Man.
Yeah.
Like, of course, they're not going to play that as the same as you would play Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
But I think yeah, Skylar Cody Lynch, huge inspiration for me. Um, I mean Jeremy Jordan.
Yeah.
I just like yeah, yeah, and yeah. I guess I'm still developing that answer, but I think that's what I go with right now.
Yeah, for sure. That's incredible. And so you, for a while, you've been posting content on Instagram and TikTok, and so and it's honestly gained a lot of popularity over time. And so, when did you realize that you had a gift for creating content and getting an audience through social media?
For sure. So if you take it way back, I started. I was posting on TikTok when I was like 13 years old, and I was just like nobody was watching, whatever. So I've been trying to go at this sort of thing kind of casually for like a while. It transformed into a ton of different things. I think I've always had a love for sharing my stuff with the world. Um, but I think the moment I realized that I could do like content and actually like be pretty good at it, um, it was when I just let loose and started doing the things I like enjoyed, the things I thought were funny.
Yeah.
Um, that I started to gain some traction. I'd been doing a couple other things before that, but um, yeah, I think I think like especially after I broke out of the Santa Fe series that you're talking about
Yeah.
and just started posting like other things, I
Going in,
realized that
going into the Epic series.
of course, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think it was the video that I posted like if Orpheus sang Santa Fe,
Yeah.
and that gained like a couple 100,000 views, and I was like, whoa, like people,
People
I
like
wasn't
that.
used to like I wasn't used to people like is I'd say it's easier to like post comedic content than
Yeah.
it is to post like stuff where you're like trying to like perform and like because that's like a lot more vulnerable and I'm like oh gosh are people gonna like this
Yeah.
and then when they did I was like shoot like I feel like I could do that again so I
Yeah.
think that was like a big uh light bulb. I was like wait I could actually go somewhere else with this. I could try different things and like
And now it's just
you
people
know they,
making like insane requests of like fitting into Epic 3. Like,
exactly yeah and it's been crazy to see the community that's built around it. I'm still kind of like I don't know.
yeah.
Still kind of feels kind of crazy.
Yeah. And so you're still pretty young into your career. And so what are some of your biggest hopes and dreams going into the future as a performer?
I'd love to perform on Broadway. Um, I'd also love to perform like in a West End show.
Oh, West End has
Um,
so many like great like news shows. Like they had like Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Paddington, like
yeah,
so many
yeah,
like
yeah. I'd love to perform at those venues, of course. But I think I I'm pretty open. I feel like I could have a vision for like exactly what I want my career to look like. Um, but I honestly I'm just gonna be ready for like those opportunities that
yeah,
seem to just fall into my hands, and I'm gonna capitalize off of that. Um, and maybe it won't happen, but all I know is think I'm gonna be like I don't think I'm gonna be living in one place for longer than like 10 years,
yeah,
until like maybe 50 years in the future.
yeah,
So
for
I
sure.
don't know. I'm happy to like be moving around. I know I want to perform. Maybe a songwriting, music career is ahead of me, but I guess I'm just ready for to do a bunch of things.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And so this next question is kind of a fun one. I like to like sprinkle in some fun ones throughout the interview. But like who are some of your dream roles or dream shows?
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of crazy that you say that because the way it's lined up for me, like I've been so blessed to have like dream role after dream role.
Yeah.
I played like Jack Kelly in Newsies junior year of high school. And then I played Orpheus in Hadestown, which became a dream role after I heard about the show. So I guess not like a lifelong dream role. But Evan and Dear Evan Hansen has been a dream role for a while. But after that, I'd probably say Gabe in Next to Normal.
Oh yeah. Like
Um,
seeing like so many like incredible games over the past few years. I mean, we've had like especially like Jack Wolf, like
yeah, yeah.
incredible.
I love that show too.
Yeah.
That's close after Hadestown for me.
Yeah, I
Um,
recently started getting obsessed with it. I got the West End soundtrack for my birthday, and like it's just been like on repeat like
totally.
24/7.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Merrily We Roll Along. I recently watched, and
The Post Shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
I loved oh gosh, Charlie. Yeah, I'd love to play Charlie in that show. I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
I haven't really I've done almost exclusively contemporary shows. Um, so that'd be awesome
A nice
to
a
and
nice jump
and
into
that's like
the golden age.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. That's like what is that? 80s or 90s?
I want to say 80s, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. And so this August, as you mentioned, you're going to be performing in Devin Hansen at Summer Stock Stage in Indy as Evan. And so what was the audition process like for that show?
It was completely virtual, which was my first experience with that. Um, they I sang at they did an open mic and they announced the shows there. So I knew about the show for a while, of course, because I've done shows there before. Um, and then they basically yeah. I don't know. It was weird to do everything through self tapes.
Yeah.
I just sing Words Fail and then
Was that the
got
first song
called
they had
back.
you sing?
Yeah. Isn't
Oh,
that a tough song
man.
to
Yeah.
like to do a cut from? It's especially hard.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that I feel like I learned a lot throughout that. I think if I did it again, I would film an audition like 2 weeks before it was due,
Yeah.
and then sometimes you don't have the luxury of doing that, but like and then come back to it like a week later. I think I should have done that. Um, so I definitely learned a lot, and just the range. It, it's a crazy role,
Yeah.
is all I'm gonna say. So I
Have you
feel
already been like rehearsing it?
we start rehearsals July 13th,
Got
but
it.
I've been memorizing a lot.
Yeah. Dude, it's not like you're on stage for like 90% of the show.
For
Like
real,
it's
yeah.
insane, yeah.
You're
Uh
doing pretty crazy.
and so one more question about the show, but is there a specific moment you look forward to performing when you start rehearsals?
A specific moment in Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind is Words Fail. Um, I think that's just a great song
Yeah.
to perform, especially with all the context that leads up to it. Another another thing is like just from the very beginning, like the authenticity in acting that I was talking about earlier. I feel like I've seen a lot of Evan Hansen's be all like trying to play socially awkward
Yeah.
and like overdoing it. I want to like I don't know. I kind of just want to bring a lot of like my personality into the role, um, and give my own authentic reasons for why Evan acts the way he does and says the things he says.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm excited to just bring the subtleties that I was talking about and like um, really like portray the character in a way that he's just like so stuck in his own head. And yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do, of course, but I'm excited to give my own unique interpretation of the character.
Yeah, for sure. And like I'm so excited to see it. The cast is absolutely stacked. Like it's an
It's
incredible
crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
and you know what? My director for the past 4 years uh, is playing Heidi,
Oh wow. That's crazy.
so
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think this will be my fourth time seeing the show.
Awesome. I
So
haven't even seen it.
yeah, I saw
I've seen
both.
like a bootleg of it, but
Yeah, I saw both national tours, the first and second, and then I got the cast that Evan wore in the second national tour.
nice.
So I have the cast signed by the whole cast, which is fun. And then I saw it at
That's amazing.
I saw it at Paramount Theater. Have you heard of Paramount?
Uh, where is that at?
Aurora, Illinois.
I feel like I have. I feel like I have.
I was gonna say if you haven't, you should definitely check them out. They have some like highly like high quality Broadway like quality productions. They just did
Mhm.
they've done Come From Away, Devin Hansen, South Pacific. They just did Waitress. They did Circus Cats, like cats but like in a circus, and they had like cats swinging above the audience and stuff. It was awesome.
No way.
Yeah, it was like crazy. But yeah, definitely check them out. I do press for them too, and so like all the productions are like insanely like good.
Uh-huh.
Like they did Devin Hansen, but they like did it as a non-replica. All the productions are non-replica, so like the set was completely different than what it always is.
Hmm.
Like they had
Cool.
mirrors on the stage and like they didn't use the blue polo and like they like changed some of the lyrics in Good For You so that Evan sings alone at some parts. Like it's insane. Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, how did they get like the rights to do that?
I don't know because uh in Good For You it ends with Heidi, Alana, and Jared saying, "So you got what you always wanted," but they actually changed it to where Evan just says it all alone.
Interesting.
And like it hit a
Huh.
lot more. Like I'm sitting in that theater like bawling my eyes out. Like it was crazy.
Dude, I'm so intrigued. I'll have to check
Yeah.
out the theater.
Yeah, it's a beautiful theater. It's I want to say at least 350, 400 seats. Yeah. So it's a pretty big
Sweet.
theater. But yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing Mean Girls in August. So, yeah.
Okay. That's
Uh
awesome.
but
Cool.
jumping through this interview, if you could go back in time, what advice would you give to your younger self?
How far back we talking?
When you were 8.
Shoot. Okay. Um,
That's the first time anyone's asked that. I'm like,
um, let's see. I think I would say something along the lines of don't be so hard on yourself. Um, and don't 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 lose the tenacity you have, but don't let that turn into it's almost like selfishness the way I mean I still struggle with it. It's like wanting to be better all the time is not necessarily inherently a bad thing, but it can easily turn into like a form of pride. Like I have to be better,
yeah.
um, and that also then turns into like beating myself up unnecessarily. So I would tell my younger self to not do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, for sure. And so this next question kind of ties into the last one, but what advice would you give to younger students who want to pursue a career in performing?
Think about that. Hmm.
This question always like trips people up. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's so many things you could say. I feel like I'm still learning too. But I'd say consume and create more art that inspires you. I feel like I'm often surprised by like you it starts with the inspiration. Any beautiful art does. And I don't know. I think not everybody like I write songs, so that might be like unique to me and other actors might not do that, but some do. But just in general, like as an artist, like I need to be I need to be like every time I go and like see a concert or watch a show, like live, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to do this more.
yeah.
Um, so I guess I'd say like put yourself in the best environment that you can to be inspired,
Yeah,
and that could look a lot of different ways. But
yeah.
yeah, that's what I've got for now.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
that'll change.
Oh, that's great advice. And then actually after the interview too, I'd like to thank you for joining me.
Of course.